Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Monday, April 11th, 2016. Let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Coming off an impressive 7th place debut back at last year's Tampa Pro, second-year standout Joel Thomas looks to be bringing back the nasty again this season. Recently, Thomas was spotted in the gym, gutting his way through a set of heavy deadlifts as he tries to improve on last year's strong performance. Thomas brings the sort of chiseled, dense, grainy muscle to the stage that gives his physique a gnarly look when he's in shape. If he adds some more thickness from the front and side and brings in that shredded conditioning we all know he's capable of, Thomas should be a solid bet for top 5 at whatever show he throws his hat into. 13 weeks out from making his 2016 debut, 212 Pro Martinez Hagens is officially starting to dial it in. Over the weekend, Hagens released his first official progress photos, a little over 13 weeks out from making his longtime dream become a reality, showing off a much bigger and thicker look than we've seen from him in the past. Don't let the fact that he's over 50 years old fool you. Hagens is still as hungry as ever to show the world he has what it takes to stand shoulder to shoulder with some of the best 212 athletes on the planet. And as I always like to say, conditioning wins shows. So if he puts in the work and shows up shredded, there's no telling what sort of damage the old dog can do once he sinks his teeth into the competition. Someone should tell Thomas Lenihan that the New York Pro isn't for another 6 weeks, because he has that look of somebody who's ready to step on stage and throw down at any moment. Late last week, the perpetually shredded Lenihan released his most recent set of progress photos, showcasing that nutty level of density and conditioning that we've come to expect from him. Over the last few years, the New York Pro has become like the Cape Canaveral for rookie talent, launching more than a few careers into orbit. And if he just takes his time and guides the ship in smoothly, Lenihan has a shot to become the next rookie to rise up in the city that doesn't sleep. Thomas Lenihan won't be the only one looking to make some magic happen right here in the new mecca of bodybuilding, New York. After 3 years away from the stage, it looks like New York's very own Champagnie is well on his way towards making a comeback. Over the weekend, Champagnie released some surprising new photos, reminding us all why just a few years ago he was considered to be one of the most promising young talents in the sport. After being sidelined by a series of injuries over the past few seasons, Champagnie looks to have finally rid himself of the injury bug and seems to be finally getting back to his old self. But with so much rust to knock off after the years away from the stage, it'll be interesting to see what sort of look Neil ends up bringing to the big dance. A few weeks removed from a very impressive second-place performance at the Miami Muscle Beach Pro, rising figure star Cassandra Carpenter is still looking as good as we've ever seen her. Since making her pro debut back at last year's Arkansas Pro, Carpenter's physique has really made some impressive strides and seems to be improving by leaps and bounds each and every time she steps on stage. We seem to be in the midst of a new wave of talent washing over the figure division, with athletes like Carpenter leading the way for the next generation of future stars. And if she plays her cards right, moving forward, we might just see her do some serious damage on the Olympia stage in the very near future. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. Check out IronMagLabs.com today. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And have a happy April Fool's Day.
Hey guys, it's Stevie B here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RX Muscle show, segment, or update. RX Muscle is #1. Woo!